Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever video on this channel. My name is Deacon and today's video is about the most recent film to come out from Illumination, known for its cheap budgets that get ridiculously high profit margins. However, they've always been criticised for its lack of storytelling ability, and they have not been able to make a better film since the release of Despicable Me in July 2010. And now in 2024, with the release of Despicable Me 4, has come with heavy criticism from its reviewers and for the public for a lack of plot, unfunny nature, and some saying it's the worst in the franchise. However, since this film has already made $450 million 3 weeks into its theatrical run, and that Illumination themselves have said that it would make 2 more of these films coming soon, the question is this film as bad as people say it is, and does this franchise need to end so the company can change so they can make new and exciting original films, or will they milk this franchise dry beyond belief? I do believe this film is better than the 55% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes. However, I disagree that it is as good as the 88% audience score, as Rotten Tomatoes is kind of useless anyway. What I would say is that the film has a lot going for it. The cast brings a lot of good performances all round, especially Will Ferrell as the antagonist, even given a weaker script. He brings life into his performance and does the movie as a whole, though he is not in it as much as people expected him to be. That's the first problem with this film. There's no overarching antagonist that is scary for the protagonist to worry about. He is missing, gone for the first third of the movie, which weakens the plot, as there is no motive for the characters to be worried, because he can't find them. It weakens the movie as well, because we don't feel any worry because he can't find them, because the characters also that he can't find them too. He will find them because of something stupid happening, which does eventually happen in a really weird way, in which Gru now is being gaslit by some rich girl into stealing a skunk from his old school, which I wouldn't expect him in the other movies. Now that's the second problem with this film, where it feels like Gru's character has been watered down to which by a collective, where it feels dumb and endorses the character as the other movies have shown. By dumb I mean he would not have done this in the other films. There's got to be an odd creative choice, because there is no reason why he would have helped this girl other than him being leaked to be an ex-supervillain, which I still don't understand. I suppose why would he care? Because lots of people have already known that he'd been a supervillain years before. That was literally basically the plot of the first film. I feel that the deconstruction of his character is one of the flaws of the film, because now and the audience is in disbelief of what's going on and how the plot is taking us into this place, and not to the actual problems that the characters lie within this film. Now that's my third problem with this, where the plot does not really exist in some cases. What I mean is that it feels more of like a collective of short films rather than the film of a story arc. This is clearly shown throughout the film, where it jumps from plotline to plotline without any real reason why, but for something silly gag with a different character. That's fine enough if there was a main plotline to go with it, rather than it bringing back to the end to service the adults in the cinema that have still not got any clue of what's going on. This is also true of a lot of Illumination films, where it feels like we start the film off, forget about the plot in the second part of the film, and bring it back to the climax. So there's a threadbare ending, and boom, there is $1 billion. For Illumination, it just works. There is no reason to change that, unless there is a reason to do so. This plot not being the greatest by any means, however, does not mean that it's not funny. There are still moments that are funny and notable. The minions are not annoying in this film, unlike some of the other films in this franchise where they're insufferable. And I like the Mega Minion plotline, even though they have nothing to do with the end and probably to sell just toys. It's alright and not cynical at all. This movie does nothing wrong, but there is just stuff in it where you look deeper and you see the problems it has, and you just can't look away from it. Overall, Despicable Me 4 is a flawed but alright film that has so much money that Illumination doesn't care what anyone says, and people will still see these films no matter what, and whether it be good or bad, they'll make another and another. They don't have to reinvent the wheel, because why would they? I will not be surprised if this film makes $1 billion at the box office, because everyone watches these films, and I did too, so I can't really moan either. this film franchise will always be something people either love or hate, but that's it. That's my take on the film. But what did you think? Please put it in the comments in the comment section down below, and I'll be back tomorrow, probably, maybe, for another video. So please subscribe and like if you like the video, and thank you for watching.